kind of mystery when you get a call early in the morning and my daughter called me. Hey, you haul this thing for me? I said, sure. Yeah, they needed a 1 7/8 hitch, so I had it. Hey, we're going to take the trash off. I gotta take the trash off. We're gonna pick up a trailer. So I wasn't gonna do anything today. They said, hey, you wanna go pick up trailer? So they can haul their trash off. I said, all right, I'll do that. And I gotta haul mine off so we don't lose this trash going to a different state. And then I gotta pick up something from my wife. So, something to do. I always had to go behind my son because he don't tie the trash bags half the time. I talked to the driver of this truck. He said they're hiring sometimes. Somebody special gave me some peanut butter chocolate. We got to figure out how to get this latch locked down. I've never hauled anything with this truck before. It's a small one. Isn't that cool? Beautiful area out here. We survived the road trip. And now I'm at peace again. I had to get a second cup of coffee. So during the week, I can have 2. The weekends, I only got time to drink 1. So we're chilling out. And my wife said, take me to get something to eat. So I'm waiting on her to get home. Whatever she's doing with my son and picking up his little friends. So then I take her to Waffle House probably. And I went in there trying to make me a peanut butter sandwich with bananas. And we got them from Walmart. And there were barely any part on there you could eat without it being bruised. And we just got them like, you look at the video a couple days ago, it's like, they're already bruised. So I guess people pick over things there because it's really busy. But we got this little trailer. They can use it now, and so everybody be happy. And we just waiting on my wife to get home, drinking coffee and relaxing a minute, washing, drying clothes, doing a little bit of work, just chilling out. But yeah, I talked to that guy about the truck driving because I just got my B-class CDL. And he said, some of them will hire you. But, you know, with my wife being sick, I had to kind of stay close to her right now. But, you know, hopefully it won't be a waste of time. I'll be able to fall back on it. They're going to say, well, you got this 10 years ago. But I wouldn't mind doing like 1 or 2 days a week somewhere, like a little milk truck or something. Just to keep my license relevant, I guess. But yeah, I was talking to somebody today, and he said, man, you ought to put inspirational stuff. You know, a lot of people don't want to hear that. They want to hear all this, you know, stuff to just keep your mind occupied where you don't think about things. But I was telling him, I said, you know, if you get depressed or sad, you got to look at things. You got to look at the good moments you have in life because you don't have a lot of them. Some people might have more. But some people ain't satisfied with, you know, if they had gold around their head. So you got to be happy and content with what you got. And then if you can do better, or you had to find out what your happiness is, kind of like psychology. Like some people like to have 4-wheelers. Other people like to sit around and watch TV or play video games. Some people like to go traveling, you know. Some people like to work out. Whatever we're all different. So different things are going to appeal to us. Some people like family. Some people like to be alone. So you had to find your inner happiness. And sometimes when people are searching for their happiness, it's hard to be around them because their happiness goes against your happiness. And it's not wrong. It's just that's the way they are. You know, they might eat, have their trash all over the table, and then you like it clean. So they're happy, but they're not going to make you happy, and then you clean it up, fuss at them, they're not going to be happy. So sometimes you just have to be in a situation where you're around people who kind of are more common to your happiness, or be by yourself. And don't let, you're going to have a lot of bad days. Everybody has bad days, and people take out their bad days. So when you have a good day, don't accept like, oh, it's just another day, like nonchalantly. Enjoy that good day. Embellish that good day, because you might not have a good day for a couple of days. And, you work for somebody. It ain't all fun. Some work is more pleasurable than others, but, your work. You're spending your time to make money. So, and just enjoy your good days. You never know what somebody's going through. Or we went to pick up this trailer today. The person I was helping out, they told me the guy's going through a divorce. He has like 30 acres, done all kind of business, done everything, worked for himself, really a fit guy, in shape, can do all kind of stuff, has employees, he knows about business. Looks kind of young, probably in his 40s, maybe, or late 30s, probably 40s. Kids and everything. Now his wife wants a divorce. I don't know the whole story, but you together so long, some people grow apart. But he's got a ton of stuff he's going to have to do to settle all that mess. So, it could be worse. I'm kind of thankful. My health has went down a little bit, but I'm working on it. And I'm fixing to be married 27 years, so I'm thankful for what I got. My wife shouldn't be here. So there's been a lot of bad days when she's been sick, but I'm thankful every day that she wakes up and able to get out of bed and breathing. I'm just thankful, because there's a lot of times we didn't think she was going to have that. So, life's only short. You only have so many days. You only got so much time. Make the best of it, Don't do anything you regret, or, do anything because you ain't got time to pay for that mistake. Always visualize what you want. Have a plan, because if you're 20 or 25 or 30, technically you might have 30 years. But when you get older, you ain't got time to recover from them mistakes. And you don't want to do it when you're younger either. The bad thing, the society, they were talking about people, all they had to do is cut off power and people get hungry and then they'd go in there. Well, they don't even have to do that. All they got to do is do what they've done and, raise taxes, inflation, make your money half as much. They can control you with that. They don't have to spend no resources. They just raise everything. Now it limits you. It's took away your purchasing power and everything else just by limiting your resources. Even though you might make more money, you have half the resources you had. So they don't have to shut the power off. They're not going to do anything like that. They're just they can control you with other things. If they needed to control you, it might just be bad management. They might not even be doing it on purpose, but, there's a lot of people do crazy things. There's still people riding around with masks inside their cars, So, you'd almost have to be in one of those suits that you do asbestos out of somewhere to really keep from catching anything. And they think a little dust mask or a little mask you're breathing is going to prevent anything. That's just my opinion. Not medical advice, but it just seems silly. A lot of things that are being made of just seem silly. So don't let the silliness make you mad or get upset or angry, because if people make you angry or a situation makes you angry, it takes control over you and you don't have the capability to make a rational decision to get out of it. So you might make a irrational decision or an unwise decision, and it might take you 5 to 30 years to recoup from it. So I don't know if there's any motivational advice, but try to do what you can, get what you can to make you happy. But the more stuff you got, the more it's going to cost to keep it up. Rust, insurance, the aggravation of keeping up with everything, trying to keep people from stealing it. The more stuff you got, the more potential you are a target. So if you don't have anything, nobody's stealing anything. And I don't know, my priorities have changed a lot. I just want my wife and my family, and just try to get out of bed every day and, make my coffee, be able to help around and just chill out. So a lot of stuff my wife wants to make her happy, that it becomes my problem. But I didn't really care. We got like a free chair, and we got a rug so it didn't scratch the floor. But then we gotta get a TV to be able to watch TV together. So now that's my problem. Try to make my wife happy, but we'll get it eventually, maybe. Then we can watch TV in the living room and together, because it's kind of crowded to be in her bedroom, and all I have is a little laptop, and I'd be happy watching on my phone. I've done it before, vacation, sitting there watching TV on my phone. So you never know. It's what you want. I've seen these guys, they go, guys and gals, or people, they'll go live in a van, be happy. But it's all a mind thing. You go to other countries, I've seen people over there, they don't have what we have here, but they have what they need to survive. Even though maybe the power grid is not as good, but they don't have all this junk that you had to keep with them. And some people went over to overseas and took like shipping containers of their stuff, furniture and everything. And what's the point? What's the point of having all that stuff? People got storage buildings, and it's sentimental. Might be worth $250. They're paying $80 a month. 3 months, they pay for that furniture or whatever's in there every 3 months. So their stuff that's in storage, a year they pay for it 4 times. So they have it in there 5 years. That's 20 times they pay for something. It might be worth more, but that's ridiculous. Let that stuff go. Sell it, putting the money up. Even inflation, money's only worth what it's valued right now. It's not worth as much later. That's why they say always take the lottery. If you can savvy with your money, you take the cash price now, because if you wait 30 years, then that money's not going to be as much as it was right now. But if you are terrible with money and you're going to blow it, you might have 30 years to get it together before you run out. Some people just blew it, and then they were homeless after 30 years. So you never know. It's all about priorities, your wants, your desires, keeping focused. And what helps me, a lot of people have their own thing, but believing in Jesus and having God and the Holy Spirit keeps me out of a lot of trouble. So that's my power, not from me, but from the Lord. He's kept me out of a lot of bad situations that I could have made some crazy decisions. You just got to let it go, because one day we're going to be where we put our time and effort into. Whatever master we serve, that's where we're going to end up. So enjoy life. Don't let everything get to you. Don't get all crazy. Have a plan. I was talking to that other guy, one that's going through divorce, and he was telling us he used to clear land for $250 an hour, so he could clear a whole acre for 4 hours. But the equipment cost $100,000. He had to have burn 100 and something gallons of fuel an hour, so it needed like a 500-gallon tank, and they were going to the distributor to get fueled up. So then it cost him so much to run the equipment, and he had to think about overhead and people and a lot of stress. If you were able to do that, good for you, but that's a lot. I'd had to pay somebody to come do that, but he had $100,000 worth of equipment to do that. Just his truck and his other thing, and then he had another service truck there to fix anything if something went down, like something broke, a welder. So he had all that stuff that he had to tie up, and then he had like 2 or 3 other things going. So he was busy. So yeah, man, make what you want out of life, because it's your life, and that's all you get. You only get one life, the way I believe. So this is it. So enjoy it while you can. And if you can get your little trailer haul behind a truck for somebody else, or they can get one and help them out. It ain't bad. Then you can take your wife out and feed her if you can't cook. So that's my kitchen. It's Waffle House. There's the grits, the grilled toast, and the coffee and the water. Yep, got tomatoes, egg over easy, more toast, and gravy. My beautiful wife. And she got me. She putting up with me forever.